Hello everyone, my name is Ari and I like to make games. Today I'm making a 6-minute game, a 60-minute game, and a 6-hour game. I'll be spending 6 minutes on the first one, 60 minutes on the second, and 6 hours on the third. The first game I went for was a little clicker game with fish, where you just, the fish follows your mouse around and you click on it and it upgrades it after so many clicks. It's not good, it's bad. It took me 6 minutes to make. I'm pretty proud for what I got done in 6 minutes. I don't count the decorating towards the 6 minutes for this game, just because I have such a short amount of time, and I don't want it to be ugly. I do count the decorating for the next game, though, because it's mostly just me setting up the racetrack, which I feel like is a large portion of the game, so that I feel like that should count. Anyway, enjoy the time lapse, and I'll be back when the game is done. And here's our finished product for the first game. It is pretty bad, like I said. The fish lops itself back and forth when it's at your mouse, and it is always moving towards your mouse. If you're moving your mouse to the left, it's upside down. If you're trying to click on it to upgrade it, which is the whole point of the game, it is flopping back and forth, which I guess fish you do that, but not usually while they're in the water. It's not a big deal though. I wouldn't really recommend playing this game, but you can. Anyway, my idea for the second game was, like I said, a bit of a racing driving game. I wanted to make a racing game. It took me so long to make this track, there was no way I was setting up an opponent AI. Honestly, if I was going to do this challenge again, I wouldn't count setting up the racetrack towards the time, because I had no time to make this game. It took me forever to get this racetrack finished. Anyway, enjoy the time lapse. I'll be back when the game is done. And here's the finished game. Definitely more polished than the first one, but it's not good. It's not good either. You're gonna notice that's a trend in this video. I'm not very great at making games, despite it being my passion. We're not gonna talk about that though. We're gonna make the 6-hour game now. This one is kind of a clone of that game Paper.io. I don't know if you guys have ever played it. Your goal is just to fill in as much of the map as possible by like making loops and like connecting it back to your base. You'll see when the game is done exactly how it works. It's not one-to-one with the game. It doesn't have a lot of features that I was hoping to add. It took me a lot longer than I expected to get the enemy AI working, and I really didn't. It's not working how I wanted it to, but I was running out of time. I got it working as best as I could. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the time lapse, and I will be back when the game is done. And here's the finished game. Like I said, the enemy AI doesn't work, so that's unfortunate, but everything else does. I spent the most amount of time trying to get the filling mechanic to work, so I'm pretty proud of how that came out. It took me a lot of time to get something figured out. I really should have planned out how I was going to do it before I started making it, but I didn't. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if for whatever reason you'd like to play any of these, they are all available in browser on itch.io in the description.